Hey guys, you're watching Diary of Betrayal. Things are about to get crazy. Are you ready to dive into shocking stories of cheating and betrayal? Let's go. 5 red flags. Your wife's playing dirty. You wake up in the middle of the night. The silence is so thick it presses on your eardrums. She's there next to you, but it's like she's behind glass, untouchable. In the morning, she throws you a smile, but her eyes are colder than a shuttered motel off Route 66. Everything's fine, babe, she says, but she's fidgeting with the cuff of her hoodie, like she's about to give herself away. Just a case of the blues? Or are you the guy in those movies who doesn't realize he's being played? Here are 5 red flags that might shake your world. Buckle up. This show's just getting started. 1. She's acting, and you're not the audience. Her laugh used to sound like warm cider, cozy, familiar. Now it's more like nails on a chalkboard. Those morning coffees together? Gone. She grabs a Starbucks cup and vanishes, not even looking back. Your Netflix and pizza nights? She scoffs. Too childish. Last night you caught her in front of the mirror. Bold red lipstick, not her usual, and a dress that screams rodeo drive. Just want to shake things up, she says, voice cracking like bad Wi-Fi. Then her phone pings, and she giggles at some meme. Who's that? You ask. Just some guy from work, she shrugs, too casually. You don't know these guys. She never invites you to work hangouts, never shares pictures. I'm tired of being on pause, she mumbles, disappearing into the bedroom. Change can be healthy, but why does it feel like she's auditioning for a part you weren't cast in? 2. Sex feels like a coin flip, and you don't know the stakes. Her touch used to feel like your favorite blanket on a chilly night. Comforting, safe. Now, sometimes she turns away, pulling the sheets up like a fortress. I'm just exhausted, sorry. You nod, but inside something breaks. Other times, it's the opposite. She jumps on you like she's trying to drown out the noise in her head. One night, she suggested something new, something you two never even joked about before. You raised an eyebrow. She laughed it off. Saw it on TikTok, chill. But after? Silence. She just stared at the ceiling like she was watching a different movie. Once she even froze in the middle of it. You asked, "Hey, you with me?" She forced a smile. "I'm good." Way too fast. Too practiced. The body doesn't lie. So whose ghost are you feeling in her breath? Uchunja her time? Like smoke. There 1 second, gone the next. She used to talk your ear off about her job, her annoying boss, the latte she spilled on her keyboard. Now, just vague trailers with no spoilers. Had to stay late, nothing special. She gets home when the city's already asleep. You're there with cold pizza and a warm beer. You ask, "How was your day?" Fine. But her sneakers are dusty, even though it didn't rain. Her jacket smells like cigarettes. And she quit last Super Bowl. Weekends? Forget brunches together. She's off with girlfriends you've never met. Kelly's getting divorced again, she says. Who's Kelly? You call her on a Saturday. No answer. An hour later. Oops, missed it, was busy. But her voice sounds cracked. Off. You ask, where were you Friday night? She hesitates. With Kelly. I told you. She didn't. You remember. 4. There's a third player in the scene now, Jake, or Mike, or whoever. Names tossed around like popcorn during previews. At first, it was cute. Mike helped with my presentation. Total PowerPoint wizard. Then more often, Mike told the funniest Vegas story. You. He sounds cool. Let's invite him out sometime? She almost choked on her coffee. Why? That's weird. Then she vanished into the laundry room. You don't know what he looks like. Blonde, beard, tall, but he's already here. In her giggles, in her sudden silences, in the way she looks away every time you mention his name. Is that fear in her eyes, or just a shadow from the lamp? 5. Her phone, partner in crime. It's not just a clue, it's the smoking gun. Her phone used to lie around on the kitchen counter. You'd see a message from her mom. Grab milk. Now. It's glued to her hand. She sleeps clutching it like a teddy bear. Heads to the bathroom to wash her face, but you hear only keyboard taps. Once, you picked it up to hand it to her. She was digging through her bag. The screen blinked, then died. "Hey, that's mine!" she snapped, yanking it like you stole her wallet. You've noticed, the password's now a full-length code, not the easy 4 digits from before. One night, it buzzed. You peeked. No name. Just Fire Love. She jumped up and grabbed it. Spam. Just junk. But her hands were shaking, and you knew. Spam doesn't make people panic. Your move, player. You're standing at a crossroads. One path, rage, spy mode, tracking her like a detective, cracking her phone like a safe. The other, doubt. Maybe you're the crazy one, seeing drama where there's none. Your heart's thumping like bass at a warehouse party. And the scariest question isn't what's going on. It's, do I really want to know? Advice from a realist, not a shrink. Start collecting the puzzle pieces. Odd comments, hollow stares, screen smirks. Jot it down, names, excuses, timelines. Dig deeper. When was the last time you asked her what she dreams about? Maybe she's not running to someone. Maybe she's running from something. Lay your cards out. Don't yell. Don't interrogate. Just say, I feel like you're not really here. Let's talk. Look her in the eyes. They'll say more than her lips ever will. The final twist. You write it. Even if the cheating is real, it might not be the end of your story. Maybe it's her silent scream for help. Maybe it's the season finale to a show that needs a reboot. If you're both willing, you might not be victims. You might be co-directors of the next chapter. Kill the lights, brew the coffee, and ask yourself, are you ready for the final scene? Or have you already watched it? Just refuse to press play.